turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks. America's turning 200.
Tony, welcome to go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call, and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Rusiello, are you watching? Rusiello, are you watching? I need to clarify something with you. All right. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Diane's here. Yay! We sound like Kermit the Frog. Welcome, everybody, to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey, wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it. We ask that you share the link on all your socials, and you follow and subscribe and do all that social media stuff. And wherever you're watching from, if you want to play Tuesday Trivia with us and you want to hang out with us and join in our conversations, please switch over to YouTube because that is where we monitor the comments. And the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show, we're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, and the legendary Diane is here. I'm saying it again. Legendary. All right, John is here. What?
Not me, Governors.
No, the legendary Governor's Comedy Club with a legend. With a legend. A Long Island legend, I will say.
Legend.
Absolutely. John, I want you to know. Well, he's starting it already. All right,
there he
is. All right, I need you to know something.
What do you want?
Whoa, hey,
Wow.
what's the matter with you today?
Because you said Rusiello, are you watching?
Oh, yeah,
So
okay.
he's calling, see?
Well,
That's very attentive.
All right. John, good morning. How are you? I hope you're watching.
Good morning,
Diane
love.
is here.
We're glad you're watching.
Exactly right.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So we'll start off fresh. Hi, Tony. How are you?
Oh, Jonathan Rusiello, it's such a pleasure to hear your voice.
The pleasure is all mine, sir. And I see you have the wonderful Diane with you today, which makes it an awesome day.
It sure does, champ.
It is an
Now,
awesome
I understand
day.
you are reaching out for me for a reason.
I want you to...
Pour out thou, my friend.
I want you to know that
Yes.
I explained to Diane about our conversation yesterday where you said I should get her coffee, and I agreed with you. And Diane, being the angel that she is, she said there is no need.
Well,
Whatever.
because I get coffee for Anthony on Tuesdays, and on my way, he's kind of on my way on Tuesdays. He's in Lindenhurst. So I just pick up my own on the way.
Is that guy the luckiest son of a bitch or what?
He
Goodness
does okay.
gracious.
Okay. I have a question, and I don't want to put you on the spot,
Okay.
but she doesn't pick up flowers.
Oh, he means you should have flowers here for me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that went right over my head. Oh, all right.
No, listen. Honestly,
Well,
if
I'm
you were going to
just
bring me
making- I'm
something,
just
just
making a
bring me a little container of bacon would be great.
A container of bacon.
Ooh,
Like-
well,
Are you serious?
I'm not really a
that's right
flower
down the
person.
street.
I like flowers that are planted, and
Yeah.
but, flowers on the table. Whatever. It's not really my thing. But if you really wanted to get me something, you could go next door and get me a little side of bacon, and I would munch on the bacon while I was here.
Really?
That'd be like my
There
favorite
you
thing.
go.
All right. There
I
we
mean,
go.
If you're gonna get something, you might as well
Well,
hit it out of the
Miss Diane,
ballpark.
how was your Thanksgiving? I hope it was well.
It was great. Thank you.
Good.
Exhausting.
How's Mama?
Everybody was great. Yes, we had a great
Good.
day.
nice.
Excellent.
How was yours?
Very nice.
Good.
But to be honest with you, I'm tired of turkey.
You know what?
Going-
Once a year is enough for me. Like
Oh,
I have
God,
no
yes.
desire to have it again.
Dawn starts with the soup and the cream of turkey and turkey pot pie and
Yeah.
enough already.
Then you
I
turkey
need
it
a
out.
good
And honestly,
steak.
I'd rather eat chicken. if I was just by myself, or it was just Anthony and I, or whatever, I would go to Costco and get a couple, chickens and be done with it.
But when a turkey's done right, though,
well, I do it right, but it's still it's turkey. No, but I mean, it's after a while.
It dries up fast.
Even when it's not dry, to me, it's just not as good as chicken.
Oh.
I'd rather eat chicken.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
But I like, every year we have Menegort, okay, and then I love all the sides, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, the yams.
Right, and I will tell you that never in my life did I do the Italian Thanksgiving thing where there was lasagna or any kind of Italian, but now I live in an Italian household, and so the appetizer this year was a short rib stuffed cannelloni. It was yummy.
Oh God, that's delicious.
and I stuffed them by hand. Anthony could probably send you the video. He took video because here's this Irish German girl stuffing the cannelloni by hand at Thanksgiving morning. So I know he has video because I knew he was behind me, and I turned around and I said, "What are you doing?" I'm in my pajamas and I'm stuffing the cannelloni, but he just had to, I guess, I don't know, keep it for a memory because,
Sure. My last question to you: do you use a bechamel sauce or do you use a tomato-based sauce?
I use a bechamel.
You're perfect. You're perfect.
I know. And Anthony said, "What are you doing?" I said, "It's a bechamel." And he said, "What is a bechamel?" And I said, "Well, it's a cream sauce made with butter and flour and milk." And then I add the cheese to it, And they don't really do that. And I said, "I know, I'm not Italian, but trust me, it's going to be good." And it was good. They loved it.
Well, Northern Italians, you tell Anthony that Northern Italians, if you're up from north with Milan and Trieste and all those provinces up there, they use a lot of bechamel sauce.
I will just tell you that I look at recipes, I watch things, and then I do what I know is going to make it delicious for me. I know how to make things taste good. I'm really good at it, and I trust myself. And to me, I agree with you. The bechamel was the way to go all the way, in this case.
Not being disrespectful. That's because you're delicious.
Oh,
goodbye.
No, that's my
favorite. Show.
That's my favorite adjective. Is delicious. I'll describe anything delicious that I love.
If you describe John as delicious, I will throw up.
My grandson is delicious.
That makes sense.
No, but I mean, that's a great. Thank you. No disrespect taken.
Yeah. You should bring the cannelloni with the bechamel sauce and try to feed it to your bald-headed friend over there with the beard.
He's a very finicky eater, but I think he would like it.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see how much he really respects and loves you.
Okay.
All right, Tony, would you try some of Diane's cannelloni with the bechamel sauce?
I would take one bite. I can almost guarantee I wouldn't like it.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
I guarantee you would eat the whole thing and ask for more.
Yeah, he might.
Well,
But do you eat lasagna?
No.
Oh,
no, he doesn't eat lasagna.
How? I just don't understand.
I am a freak. I'm the first to admit it.
Pizza?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, then I can't really argue.
Anything with cheese. I hate cheese.
That's a problem.
Well, kinda, but I've survived 55 years that way.
I love cheese, and I make a really good macaroni and cheese, too.
I'm sure you do.
And you won't eat it.
If you make it...
No. I would not make you something that you don't like. I'll make you something you do like. We'll figure it out.
Listen, I love you guys. I'm sorry to interrupt the show.
Not at all.
I was summoned this morning.
Yes, you were. He was raring. I'm telling you, I walked in the door. He was raring to go. You were the first words out of his mouth.
I know. If I didn't have the coffee here, he would have been yelling at me, which, in all honesty, I did not have the coffee. She brought it in herself.
But I brought my own.
But I did say to her, I did ask her if I should get her one and all that stuff. And yeah.
So wait a minute. So I just realized something. You didn't get the coffee. She brought in her own coffee.
She brought in her own.
So she would have had 2 cups of coffee.
This happened because I always bring my own coffee, but last week I left it in the car, and I was running late, and I ran in the door, and I said to him, I left my coffee in the car. And he said to me, to his credit, do you want me to go get it for you? So I gave him that, and I told him no, it would be fine, and it was.
We had this discussion. That's why I told him yesterday on the show to get you a cup of coffee.
Then I would have two. I do. I always bring it, so it's fine.
And Jeff was very. He said, "Well, John, how does she take her coffee?" And Jeff instructed Tony to put the milk and the sugar on the side. And I said, all right, because I tell the truth, I said, just get it regular. If you don't like it, screw it. That's exactly what I said. Am I correct,
as it's
Mr.
made
Walker?
with love, we're good.
There was a little variation. That's not word for word, but you were close.
You guys had a whole conversation
Yes,
about my coffee.
on the air. On the air.
On the air, that's right.
Wow,
that's
there was
right.
really nothing to talk about, was there?
Okay, my party words is, Tony, do me a favor, suck an egg.
We love you. Bye.
I am going to clarify. I said I will get the sugar and the milk separately, and then Jeff just reiterated. I want credit where credit's due.
I gave you credit for offering to go out.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, and then I did. I was going to have a coffee ready for you, and I actually ran late. I just got here at 10:30 myself today.
Me too. The rain and I had a few stops on the way.
It was just kind of one of those days where everything's just behind. But I want to continue a conversation that we had before we started. Tell us about your phone.
Oh, my phone.
It's so weird.
Yeah, my phone's being all wonky. So it won't let me make calls. Half the time I can't even swipe to open it. It just won't do anything. It randomly calls people.
That's the weirdest part to me.
And I'm literally, it's going to sit here and you're going to see it's just going to light up and it's going to be calling somebody. And,
That's
called
crazy.
Anthony like a dozen times yesterday and I told him just, click it off. I don't know what to tell you. And then when they try to answer, it disconnects. Somebody was just trying to call me on the way here. I can't slide to answer it. And then when I did finally they called me the third time and I slid it and answered it, it cut the call right away.
That's crazy.
If I try to text, I open up the text and it just all of a sudden starts typing random letters, like 1,000 of them. And then I have to back out. It's just all wonky. And I ordered a new one. This started Friday night.
Okay.
And I ordered a new one at work. I went online and I ordered a new one on Saturday and it just got picked. I kept checking the tracking. It's not going to be here till Thursday. So I'm going to have to live with this a couple of days.
Oh, make me nuts.
It is. And Tony said, well, why even have it? And I you know what? I just can't give it up. Because every once in a while, I get lucky and I can get one text out or I can get one in. And
all right, that's what I was about to ask. You are receiving texts, as far as you know.
I am receiving texts. I can't always open them. And I can't always respond right away. And then if I shut the phone down for a while and let it sit and then power it back up again, I'm able to get a text out. But I'm having angry people wondering why I'm not responding. I think all the important people know at this point that, it's not me.
Do you have, is your text and stuff, is it linked to your computer?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, my goodness. So probably when you get the new phone, it'll go crazy because you'll probably get texts that you haven't received yet.
I feel like I'm getting my texts.
Yeah.
I see them. I just can't necessarily open them, and I definitely can't always respond to them. So, we'll see. But like I said, the important people, everybody knows.
Yes, I do.
Figure it out. Now you know.
Because I'm one of the important ones.
And it'll be fine.
All right.
The problem is that I need it to appraise cars at work, and so that I'll have to grab somebody else's phone because the program.
Because you take pictures.
Yeah, so the program is linked to a program on my computer. So if there's a car that I need to appraise, the salesperson will put the car into the system, and then when I open up the app, it's in my phone, and then when I take the photos, it goes right into the program. So when I come back in and sit at the computer, I can see the photos of the car.
So what are you going to do?
So a couple of times it worked the past couple of days, and then a couple of times I couldn't get it open, and so I would just grab somebody else's phone who has that program and just take the photos with their phone.
Between the phone and this weather, because you'll be outside looking at cars. I know.
Yeah.
These are just two signs. You should be taking the day off.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
They need me. No, they really do. Roland is my used car manager and one of my dearest friends in the whole world, and I would never leave him in a lurch on a day like this, because I guarantee you there are other people who are gonna not show up today.
Really?
It's a rainy day kind of thing that happens in the car business. So I just would never do it. I show up.
Do you get more or less customers when
probably less today?
Yeah, so
it'll be light.
Right, so that's my point. So if it's light, you'll be all right.
Somebody's got to be there. I have to be there. And that's one thing I do is show up. I might not be 100% when I'm there every single day, but I'm always there.
Wow.
So
I mean, you're entitled
unless they know ahead.
Right,
like
a vacation.
I know the last day that I didn't go to work and they didn't know I wasn't coming, and that was April of 2023.
You actually
April 12th,
remember
2023, because that's how long ago it was. Because I got a terrible stomach virus that day.
Okay.
And I just know the date because somebody passed away that day. So the date sticks with me. I got the text that they had passed. It was a previous coworker, and I got a terrible stomach virus that day, and I woke up and I felt terrible, and it was like 5:30 in the morning, and I said to Anthony, "Oh, this is bad. I'm just gonna ride it out." And this was when we worked together at the same dealership, and I said, "I'll get there when I can, as soon as this passes." And I was throwing up, and it got to late morning, and I said, I texted him and I said, "I think I feel a little better. I'm going to get in the shower, then I'll be on my way." And I took a shower. When I came out of the shower, I guess from the steam and the heat, I got sick again. And then I was like violently sick. So now I'm in bed, and I text him and I say, "I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it." And then around 2 p.m, I text him again because I'm trying to keep him updated. I said, "I'm going to go downstairs and I knew there was chicken in the fridge that needed to be prepped for dinner." And so I said, "I'm going to go down and try to do that, get that ready." And I went downstairs, and as soon as I opened up, and two of his boys happened to be home that day. So they were it's like a living room kitchen area combination. So you're kind of all in the same room. And I'm in the kitchen area, and I open up the chicken, and as soon as I opened it up, it made me retch, the raw chicken. And so I covered it up, and I said to his son, "Do me a favor, throw this back in the refrigerator. I got to run upstairs to throw up," right? And he's got a center hall colonial, so I ran around the island, and I'm going down the hall to get to the stairs, which are at the front of the house. And the next thing I remember is somebody saying my name and pick me up off the floor. So I passed out. I don't remember it. And so his son Joseph, the youngest one, he picked me up off the floor and he put me in a chair. And now I'm sitting in the chair and I'm like, "Oh, what just happened?" Like, I don't know. And then so I sat for a couple of minutes. I went into the bathroom and I sat down and I went like this. And then I looked at my hands and they were covered in blood. So I smashed my face. He's got an old Italian tile floor. And when I went down, I smashed my face on the floor and split my eye open.
Wow.
It was, I have photos. I'll show you someday. Split. I know I needed stitches, but I didn't. I just put an ice pack on it. When he saw that, he didn't realize that. He picked me up, he put me in the chair and went and called his dad, which I didn't know, and said, "She just passed out. You need to come home."
Yeah.
And he came home, and I was just covered in blood and so my whole face was like black and blue and swollen.
There's no scar.
No, right here. But
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there was a little chip on my. So I guess had a little fracture on my. That's the last time I didn't go to work.
That's all I'm sitting there thinking. It's like, that's called a sick day.
It's got to be real. Like, I have to be that sick to not go. Like, I would just not.
You never get a case of the fuckets. Like, I don't feel like going in today.
No, I do take days off. Like, I went to Mohican Sun. But I always let them know ahead. I never just don't go.
That's what I'm saying. You never wake up in the morning like, it's nice out.
No.
I'm going to stay home.
No.
Wow.
No.
And now, when you passed out.
Yeah.
What happened to the puke? Did you puke
when I passed out? I didn't puke. I just passed out, hit the floor.
Oh, all right.
Boom.
So at least that went away.
And I mean, I did throw up after that. I was still
Oh, you
sick
did?
for the rest of the day, but I
goodness.
just went to bed and covered myself up. And then Anthony came home, and I guess he went and saw the face and the blood because I didn't clean anything. I just went upstairs and played a towel on the pillow for the blood and just went to sleep, covered myself. And the next thing I remember is he came in and he's like, "Oh my God, you need to go." I said, "I don't need to go anywhere. I'm fine." I said, "Just get me an ice pack." And he got me an ice pack and popped it on the side of my head. And pretty much that's where I stayed for the rest of the day.
So you didn't even clean. You're bleeding. You just put a towel down. I'm going
I
back
put
to
a
sleep.
towel on my pillow. I couldn't. I was I was dizzy.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Yeah. And it didn't hurt. Let me just say this. I did not. And if you looked at it and for weeks afterwards, you would think that had to hurt. Don't remember it at all.
Well, that's a good thing.
All I remember is walking down the hallway, and I remember, and I don't remember feeling faint. I remember, like that sick you get. And his son, I remember him saying my name out loud and kind of lifting me up from behind. I was face down on the floor. And even when I sat down and did this, it didn't hurt until I looked at my hands and they were covered in blood. Craziness. Still don't remember it. Still never felt it.
And then, all right, so he gives you the ice, you lay down, then what? You wake up 15 hours later and you're fine, I bet.
I was up through, now he's checking on me because I said, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm fine. I said, you can check on me every half hour. Give me a little poke. If I wake up, that's what I had a concussion when I was little, and they told my mother, wake her up every half hour. So that's what I said. Wake me up every half hour if it makes you feel better. And I woke up. So we're fine.
Right.
We're good. And I didn't get any stitches. I probably could have used them, but I heal really well. So
Right, but that's what I'm asking. So you slept. He woke you up every half hour. You fall back asleep, and that's when you actually woke up the next morning.
Felt fine.
Right. Those things are weird.
I gave me some water, so because now I'm dehydrated, and that just makes you sicker. I showered. I got all the blood. The blood was stuck in my hair. It was a mess, and then I was fine. And then I actually covered it up very well because I went to work the next day, and I had. I'm gonna pull up pictures while you're talking about something because I love to show this stuff because it's craziness.
It is craziness.
I know, but yes, that's literally the last time I just had a fuck it day and didn't go to work. But I was really sick.
I was gonna say that's not a fuck it day.
Yeah, that was
that's called a sick day.
Yeah, that was a sick day.
And they actually have separate days for that. So what do you have? Like 1,800 personal days left over?
No, I cash out my vacation. Actually, I already did this. I get 2 weeks vacation. My anniversary date is October 26th, so they put the 2 weeks vacation in my bank. I've already cashed them out, and I bought plane tickets for my son to come from Arizona, and I do some Christmas shopping with it, and I use my sick days, my personal days, when we go away. Like if we go away, like we did to Florida for a weekend, I'll use 2 days for that. And then, because I'm allowed 2 days off, I just never take them.
Yeah.
I always work 6 days a week, but I'm allowed to. So I take, Thursday, we go away Thursday, Friday. I take off Thursday, Friday, sick days, and Saturday, Sunday are my days off. And then, so I never have to use vacation time for that. I cash that out to do Christmas shopping.
And you bring the kids here, but you don't take off when they're here then?
I will figure that out. I'm going to be off Christmas Day and the day after. And
what? Well,
and
they're not open
Eve,
Christmas Day, are they?
Christmas Eve, no. And Christmas Eve we close at 4. And if it's dead, I'll leave at 2. So that's not a big deal. So then it's just Monday and Tuesday, and I'll figure that out.
Wow.
I mean, if I wanted to take a day, I could. We'll see how it's going. They're going to have other people to see anyway. So it'll be okay. It's all going to be good. All going to be good.
That's dedication right there, man.
I love my job, and I love the people I work with, particularly the people directly in my department. And so, yeah, it's just, oh, look.
You found it?
This was before it got swollen.
Wow. Wow.
And I'm sure maybe I threw out the really ugly ones. I don't know.
No such thing.
Oh, that's when it really started to get black, and it just got blacker. Here, can we show it?
Yeah, of course.
Where do I put it? Here?
That's perfect. Holy... I think Anthony punched her.
Yeah, split that. No. And you know, it's funny, everybody said that. And I was like, yeah, no, he couldn't do that kind of damage.
Hi, honey.
In other news, it's wet outside.
Yes, it is wet outside. I hope you're careful driving.
I am careful driving. I love listening to Diane's little stories. They're
Me
quite
too.
amusing.
I love Lucy. I am a klutz. But that I can't be responsible for. I was just sick that day, and that happened.
But I actually have an inquisitive question for Diane.
Go ahead.
Did you order your phone online because of what reason?
I got a really good. Honestly, the last time I did it, it came like the next day. So I don't know what the holdup is this time. But
because I feel, and this is my argument, and Tony has had this argument.
I'm going to tell you the deal I got after you finish saying what you're saying. Go ahead.
Okay. So I find that places and people go away because you don't visit or go into the stores to purchase these items. You don't do everything online.
I understand.
And back to Tony's statement, when he was like nostalgic about things and they're all going away. He's like, why are they going away? Why? Because no one wants to frequent the stores. So when you don't frequent the stores, they go away.
I agree with that.
But now you got to wait a week for your phone.
And you know what? I typically don't do online shopping. I always go to the store, and I'm not a shopper. I hate to shop.
Me
I don't
too.
go to the malls and just walk around. But I'm a good shopper, so I go. I know. I make a list. I know what I need. I buy it. I get it, and I always do my Christmas shopping in person. In this case, I went online. I have Boost Mobile, and I went onto the website to see what they had available. And they had and it was an online deal only, and I got an iPhone 16e. And I don't need a lot of stuff, but I'm just looking for the cheapest phone. And it was $5.99, and I got it for $99, and all I had to do was upgrade my $50 a month plan to $60 a month.
Wow, yeah, that's not bad.
So I saved $500. And the last time that happened, I did go to the store. I said, oh, let me get it in the store, and we'll do it right away. And they wouldn't give me the same deal.
Oh.
So, but I am going to take it to the guy so that he can do the, clicky thing.
Right.
Because I can't do that
The clicky
myself.
thing.
You know, where they put them next to each other and do all that.
Right.
So.
I'm with you, Jeff. It is a shame that so many things are closing because people are online all the time, and all you see, especially this time of year, are Amazon vans.
And I don't use Amazon. I don't shop
Yeah.
on Amazon. I don't do any
Good
of
for
that.
you.
I go to the stores, and because I like to pick things out for people.
Like
and
to
go,
see
this
it,
is
right.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
But I mean, go ahead, Jeff.
When I shop for my dildos, I want to make sure I feel it, touch it, it's the right texture. But go ahead.
No, well, that makes a lot of sense. You know, it's that's definitely not an impulse buy. You need to get.
But if you do
quality.
that online and it shows up in the mail, it's like a surprise. You don't know what you're going to get. That could be exciting.
I know what I'm
getting. I imagine.
Oh, sure.
It's not firsthand knowledge. I don't know.
Well, the only other reason why I called Tony, you must not forget to use the special word that we learned yesterday for Diane.
Do you remember?
The special word that we learned for Diane yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh,
the one, the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious word.
That's right. Let me. I don't know if I
spell it.
can't. Well, no, but it wasn't
exactly.
That's not exactly it. Did I get rid of it? So I was telling everybody what the longest word in the English language is.
Oh, I think we've talked about this before, but
Did
I don't
we?
know but I don't remember what it was.
You know what? I might have it in the trash right over there. Oh no, here it is. All right, can you say this word?
The question would be, can I see it? Pneumonultra microscopic silica volcanoconiosis.
She did better than I did on one try.
There's a volcano in there, so you know that word's explosive.
Yeah. Wow, that's like explosive diarrhea? Oh, it's some sort of lung disease. I would have thought it was like explosive diarrhea. I agree.
Yep, so there you go. So, one try, and she did better than I did it like 27 times yesterday, and it was a mess.
You just have to break it into sections.
Pneumo ultra microscopic silic. This the part that screws me up. Silicovolcanoneosis.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it. Yeah. That sounds bad. I hope we don't get that.
True.
Bad.
Very true.
Whoa.
Well, just like diarrhea, I'm going to disappear down the drain, and I will talk to everybody later.
Thanks for the call.
You all.
Courtesy flush. Bye.
There it is. Posey checking in. All right, let's see what's going on in the comments. Haven't read comments yet. Mickey is watching. Mickey was all excited to see you today.
I saw that.
Oh, my goodness.
On your post.
Yes. Ann is watching, of course. Good morning, Ann. What? Fremder. Oh, my goodness. Today's forecast, cloudy with a slight chance of bukkake. Fremder, you will like today's trivia.
Oh.
There is one of the questions I specifically is for him.
I bet I know the answer.
You know the topic of the question.
Okay.
Let's see. Turkeys. What? Fremder says turkeys probably give good head. What? What the hell? Gotta love turkey tits, he says. All right, Fremder. Let's see. When I'm not feeling good, I have a coffee. But he spelled coffee like cough with a Y. What? You should be in Florida, Miss 83 degrees. Did somebody say it's 83 degrees or something? I don't know what. That was from John. I don't know what he was referring to. For no work on a rainy day, call in wet. What? No work for me today, says Fremder. I ate too much last night, so I think I'm going to call out fat. What? All right.
He'd basically call out for any reason. Yeah.
Nice shirts. You guys look like Diane's face in that picture, says Fremder. Okay. Explosive diarrhea is hereditary. It runs in your genes. Oh, yeah. That's what I get for reading the comments. All right. So we got Tuesday trivia coming up. I do not have baby pictures today. Okay. I totally forgot.
Okay.
But I did bring another picture. So I was reading an article online. It was like picture. It was like this. It was different pictures that would surprise you, like things like you might not have known about from history.
Right.
And I'm trying to think what. Like one picture was a picture of Harry Houdini.
Okay.
He was all chained up and he was about to be thrown into the water. You know, he can do one of his escapes, but I should have brought it. I only brought one picture, but this picture of Houdini, it even said in the captions, it's like, look at his legs. Like, his legs, as solid gets. Like, really? You see nothing but muscle and veins and, like, but you you don't realize it until it's in the caption. You look back, oh, shit. There was just weird pictures. But one that really struck me is a picture from a New York City restaurant in 1968. And this is it here. Apparently, now I don't know if this was a thing for this one particular restaurant or if this was a regular thing, but the menus
were on
the waitresses.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of looks like a 60s kind of
thing. Yeah, 1968 right? It says. Yeah. But the article was saying that, like, whoever wrote it said, I never heard of this before. And then I'm looking at it, I was like, yeah, I never heard of this either. Like,
we should investigate that further and see if anybody can tell us anything about where that was.
Well, that's why that's what made me bring this in today, because one, I never heard of this. Two, this picture is from 1968 New York City. Yeah. So I'm thinking, you know, our friend in Florida
and look at all the caricatures on the wall. I bet you we can
name them?
Do a CSI investigation and figure out where this was.
Again, that's what I'm thinking. With New York City in 1968, our friend Mr. Rusiello might.
He might know.
Yeah, he might. All right, so I can't tell who that is. I'm looking at the caricatures now that you've pointed them out.
It was the first thing I saw. I mean, after I saw the menu on the girl.
And that one, honestly, to me, looks a little like McCartney, but I'm thinking it's not though. And now I'm trying to see the ones in the back.
Yeah, I see the one with the sideburns. That.
I wonder if could that be Lenny Bruce?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. And then that looks like a man on the end there with the afro, but I could be wrong. That almost looks like Linda Ronstadt.
It could be.
But was she famous in 1968?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The guy with the tie, I'm thinking that might be Jackie Gleason.
Could be.
And then who's that underneath him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing really good at this.
Yeah, this is cool though.
But yeah, so so you guys tell me, does anybody know anything about it? Was this something that a lot of restaurants did? Was this maybe the attraction of one particular restaurant? And and they would never get away with this today, I would think.
Why not?
You don't think that's like
Offensive?
You're exploiting these women. You're making them.
Please.
Oh, believe I'm not.
Is she doing this against her will? That's the only time anybody's being exploited
Right.
is when they're doing it against their will.
But today but they won't even say it. They'll be like, well, of course she's going to tell you she's okay with it because she needs the job.
Stop.
No, I'm not. That's not my point of view. In fact, I'd be happy to walk around like that with the menu. What happened?
Something Google's menu.
Where are you looking?
On the top, on the top of her chest, it says the name of the.
You're right. Something is this fake that it says Google?
I don't know.
Barney
Google's menu.
Is that what that says? Barney?
I don't know. You have to send me that photo so we can investigate further. Now I really want to know where that is.
Barney's wasn't Barney's a popular place in New York? Yeah, Barney's New York. Barney's New York was an iconic American department store.
Yeah, no.
Oh, all right. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I should put this back on us. Okay, there we go. Barney's, let's see, Barney's Restaurant?
I don't know if it says Barney's, but anyway, we're going to figure it out. We don't have to do it now.
Okay.
We're going to...
Oh, there's a Barney's Restaurant in Locust Valley, which is very close to here. All right. So anyway, yeah, so I don't know, that struck me as weird, so I just thought I'd show that. Fremder, I read that already. Bosie, was the rump roast written on the back? I had something funny to say about Houdini, but it escaped me. That was
all right, but it was cute.
It was probably a restaurant in the village, says John, and looks like an olden days Hooters. Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, right, which was what I was thinking, and I don't find Hooters offensive at all.
Me neither. I love Hooters.
I don't. I like Hooters. So I don't have a problem with it.
Fremder, if I order clam at... Oh, he deleted the comment. Okay. Yeah, so if anybody... All right, so I guess, John, you don't know what that was. So that's the thing. I didn't know if that was like a regular practice at a lot of restaurants or if that was a one place.
That's cool.
So, and I almost forgot, talking about Diane's phone. I had an issue yesterday with my phone, and I was talking about it on the show yesterday. And so basically, I have the Notes app.
Yes, I use it all the time.
As do I, and that's what I was explaining to them yesterday. I was doing something at home on Sunday, and I needed to look up a password. So I hit my Notes app because I have passwords, I have phone numbers.
Recipes. I have so many recipes in there. And
I have joke ideas. I have show dates.
I have quotes that I like.
Everything.
I have dates. Yeah.
So I click on the Notes app to get this password, and my notes are gone. Yeah. And I did. At first,
you have the icon, but there's no notes in there.
What was in there? So here's an update from yesterday. So what I saw was a bunch of notes of my son. So I'm like, what the hell? How did I get his notes?
Yeah.
So, but my notes weren't on his. Mm-hmm. And I went to Apple, and they telling me somehow he must have gotten into mine and merged it. And, he swears he didn't do anything. So I realized this morning, it just didn't hit me until this morning, all of the notes of his that I have now are from 2020 and earlier.
Huh.
And that's when I realized, okay, at that time, I think he was under my Apple ID until 2020, and then we switched it or changed it. So basically, the Notes app, I think, just somehow reset itself to that time period.
Ugh.
But no matter what I've done, I can't find my notes.
I wonder if they're in the cloud.
I checked the
I
cloud.
never understand the cloud.
I get
concept.
all confused
I
with
know in
this
my
too.
mind there's supposed to be a cloud, right? And
It's
your
basically a
information's there.
backup.
No idea how to get it, or
Right.
I just don't know.
I've never used it. I know, like, I had it set that everything goes there, but I've never had to access it for anything. So I access it yesterday, Sunday. Sure enough, it's showing me what I currently have. I'm like, where are all the past stuff? So that's gone. So I fight with Apple about that, and they're like, I don't know. We don't know what you did, but yeah, it's not there. We don't see it. They couldn't help me. I went to the Apple store in Huntington, had to wait 90 minutes to be helped. They couldn't figure it out. They hooked me up with somebody on the phone who spent almost an hour on the phone with me. They're like, we can't find your notes. I'm like, and I'm freaking out. Because again,
it's important stuff that
it's
you've
very
put
important
over
stuff.
a long time. Yeah.
So, but then the guy on the phone with Apple, because I also had my notes linked up to my Google account. So I can like go on Gmail and find my notes.
Okay.
Can't find them there either. So they're saying that it might be a Google issue. I'm like, okay, but I can't find, Google doesn't have phone numbers, they don't have anything.
That's terrible.
So I was complaining about it on here yesterday. So somebody who shall remain nameless, and that's why I brought it up on the. All right, let me tell him to hang on a second. Hang on 2 seconds. I'm just going to finish my thought. So
Go ahead.
Thank you. So I brought it up here on the show yesterday. Said anybody has any thoughts. So yeah, somebody who shall remain nameless does actually turns out has a connection with like a high up muckety muck at Google.
Oh.
So hopefully this person can help me, assuming it is a Google problem.
Oh my God.
Okay, sorry about that. Yes, sir.
Bonnie Google's restaurant on East 86th Street was a disco club hotspot.
What was the
where
name of it? I'm
waitresses-
sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay, Bonnie Google's restaurant.
Barney Googles?
Restaurant
Okay.
on East 86th Street was a disc and club hotspot where the waitresses had their menus on their bodies.
See, so we saw it on her chest, and there we go. Barney
Yes.
Googles.
It was on
That's
East 86th Street.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would know it because in the 60s and the 70s, I was in the South Bronx where that wasn't allowed. All the girls that I knew would punch you in the mouth if you put something on their belly.
Wow, how cool. I bet the
Yeah.
tips were good, though.
I bet.
Yeah. There was another one. There was another one also. It was called the Mad Hatter on 72nd Street, 77th Street, and 2nd Avenue.
Did that last a long time? That rings a bell to me for some reason. The Mad Hatter.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
How cool.
But,
Very cool.
And how upset are you that you missed this place?
I'm not, because in the I wasn't a Manhattan kid. You know, I mean, Manhattan was those days. I thought I needed a passport to go to Manhattan. You know,
But that's my point. So because you didn't go, you didn't get to go to that place and see these women and read the writing on their
missed it.
bodies.
He didn't miss it any more than we missed it.
Well, yeah, and I'm upset about it. That's my point.
Oh, are you?
I would
Maybe
love to.
we can recreate it.
I would love to read the bacon menu on your
No, you
body.
wouldn't.
Yes, I would. John, you know what? John, while I got you here,
Yes, darling.
Aw.
I was reading an article that I was going to share in a moment, so I figured I'll share it while you're here. One of your favorite singers, Mr. Paul Anka.
Love
Yes.
Paul Anka.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of John's favorites
Okay.
too.
Yes.
He was recently doing an interview because I don't know if you're aware. There's a new documentary coming out about him.
Yes, I am aware of it. I'm dying to see it.
Oh, okay. So he's out there doing the whole press thing, promoting this thing. And I forget which outlet it was, but one of these, some interviewer, some Page 6 or TMZ, one of these, they asked him to confirm a very long-standing rumor, and he did confirm it. Paul Anka did confirm this rumor that Frank Sinatra was, in fact, well endowed.
Oh, jeez. Who cares?
Well, that...
Who cares?
Look, all the Mrs. Sinatra cared.
I do not care. No, I bet they really didn't care.
Anka explained that when he would hang out with Sinatra and the Rat Pack, which also included Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter Lawford, Joey Bishop, they would sometimes go to a sauna together. And sometimes he said it was so big that he would get kind of uncomfortable. And then he this is the article. And then he also confirmed another rumor that Milton Berle's was actually was even bigger.
Oh God,
than
that
Sinatra's.
I really don't care.
So then, apparently, whoever wrote this article did some research, and they found an interview with Frank Sinatra's second wife, Ava Gardner, who apparently she used to talk about it in interviews as well, and she talked about how big it was. And then,
did she really? I don't remember any of that.
Well, here's the quote that supposedly she said, because apparently her and Sinatra did not have a good marriage, and they fought a lot.
They fought a lot, but I think they really the story is they really did love each other, but they were.
Well,
it was.
She alleged, according to this article, she was asked why she stayed with Frank for so long when they fought so bad. Her alleged response was, to tell you the truth, 19 pounds of Frank was cock.
Oh my God! I don't believe it. Stop.
That's what I read.
Who says that? That's what you read.
I read it. I'm not saying it's true, but I'm not making it up, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not making it up. Maybe the article made this up. But, John, you're a big Frank Sinatra guy. Do you have any insight on that article?
No, I don't, but I thank you for telling me this, because if I die tomorrow, I'll die a happy man knowing about
See that?
this.
Who takes better care of you than me?
Wow, just wow.
But I will say that Milton Berle, he was in the Friars Club, and everybody in the Friars Club, that was a rumor for years and years and years that Milton Berle was very well endowed. But I never heard that about Sinatra, and I've been around Sinatra's people for many, many years. But I was, in the 80s and when I had the business and stuff.
And you never asked any of them?
No. But I heard that about, in fact, I think it's in a couple of books.
Yes.
Hollywood books about Milton Berle.
Yes, I have too. I've heard that about Milton Berle as well. In fact,
yeah. Well, anyway, thank you very much for that information.
Just what we needed.
I think Paul Anka's documentary is on tonight on HBO. I'm not sure.
Is it really? I'm going to look it up because I would love to see it
too. I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd be interested in watching that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great entertainer, great humanitarian,
great songwriter.
Like I said, yes, one of the greatest songwriters. And the last time I saw him was in the theater out in what do they call that theater in the round?
Oh yeah,
Westbury. Yeah.
Well, yes, the Westbury Theater. Yeah, and he did a fantastic job.
Wow.
You are correct, sir. It's out right now. It started today.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. So
and yes, HBO. Yes.
All right, I'm going to see it too. We'll talk about it next week.
All right, we can do that.
That'd be great.
All right.
Cool.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
And speaking of documentaries, did you see the Mariska Hargitay? Did you see that one?
No, I did not.
It was okay.
I mean, I know her
mom,
and her dad, but I don't really know how much I care.
I'm with you.
I think I like her for her own, body of work.
Yes.
Better than, like that. I mean, it's an interesting little tidbit, but Jane Mansfield.
And
Mickey
yes.
Hargitay.
I do think she's a great actress. I do think that she has been on that show for
beautiful.
Oh, she is
and
gorgeous.
I would venture to say I think she's more beautiful than her mother, even.
I do agree with that, actually. Yeah.
So what?
Tremendous actress, but she's been on that show for so long that it's almost like she's stereotyped. Like you can't see her anywhere else.
Yeah, but you know what? If she's happy making that living,
oh yeah, I'm not knocking her.
But some actors hate that.
But she was on. So she's on Law and Order, Before that, she was on ER for a while.
Mm-hmm.
She played and two
Same
completely
character
completely
or
different characters,
Oh, okay.
which is why I think she's a great actress because she played two completely different characters and plays them both very well. But yeah, I was the same way. I was like, I don't know if I
mom died in
care.
a car accident, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And Mariska was only 3 years old.
Yeah.
She was. Oh, so there's. So you're not going to watch it?
Probably.
Okay.
Not.
So
No.
so spoiler. I'm going to give you. Well, I don't even know if this is a spoiler because it was public knowledge. So their mother had the car accident. Mariska and her two brothers were in the car.
I did not know that. Okay.
One of the brothers.
This was before car seats.
Yes, I do
Yes.
believe so.
It was
But
definitely
the
before
kids
car seats.
obviously survived. So Jane dies. The car is a mess. They get the two boys out of the car, and this one brother is awake, and he's in the ambulance going to the hospital, and he said, he's a little older than her, and I forget exactly. Like, I don't know if they told him his mother was dead. I think they did, and they said, but everybody else is okay, and he said, when Mariska was young, they called her Maria. So he goes, oh, okay, I'm glad Maria's okay. And they turned to him and said, who's Maria? He goes, it's my sister.
They didn't see her.
They didn't see her. So they radioed in, and they went back to the car.
Else.
She was wedged, like under, I think
Again,
the back and
no
the front.
car seats. I bet she kind of fell and
she was underneath.
whatever.
So the front seat passenger and the back seat, like they were together.
Yeah,
She was underneath, so they didn't see her.
Yeah.
And they had to go back and they
Get her
found
out.
her.
They wouldn't have known
But
she was there.
luckily, she wasn't really that hurt. But yeah, I thought that was crazy. I never
Wow.
heard anything like that.
Yep.
But yeah, I kind of had zero interest myself, but then somebody had said it was really good, so I'm like, all right, let me check this out.
It's all right.
It was all right.
Well, because you really have to kind of care about the subject matter.
Yeah.
The person.
Yeah, and it was just the way it was done. It was a little kind of. It was almost like watching movie of the week or something. It was a little sappy, a little corny.
Oh, really? Okay.
An interesting story, because again, spoiler alert, and this is a spoiler alert. Turn the sound down if you don't want to hear it. But Mickey is not her father, and she didn't know that. She I take that back. She did find out a few years back, but has kept it a public secret until this special. And that was kind of one of the reasons why I didn't like it. Like, are we supposed to, like, she's trying to learn who her mother was because Mariska was only 3, so she doesn't have any memories of her mother.
Right.
I'm like, and I walked away from this thing. All right, now you learned who your mother is. She was married like 4 times or some shit.
Yeah. That's why I really have no.
And Mariska was born from an affair. So I'm like, all right, so we learned your mom's a slut. That's what we learned. Like, great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
know.
Yeah.
I just don't really have much interest.
Yeah. But did you see the Still a Mirror one yet?
Nope.
That one might be one of the best docs I've ever seen.
Tidbits and I knew of it, but I haven't seen it.
I'm telling you, it might be one of the best documentaries I've ever seen.
I will.
And I know you'll like it.
Just, I get home so late and then it's just kind of craziness. But there's going to be a time when we'll be able to just sit and watch some things.
See, you can, take a day off.
Take a fucking day.
Take a fucking day. Say, sorry, it's raining out. I'm going to watch TV. Let me ask you your opinion. We're going to get to Tuesday Trivia in a little while. So I read an article that says that former television anchor Matt Lauer
I know.
supposedly is considering coming back into the media arena.
Okay.
In some capacity. Supposedly he's reached out to some media outlets about possibly coming back.
How do I feel about
Yeah,
that?
any opinions? You don't care one way or the other?
I liked him.
You liked him?
I don't really have an issue with it.
So all the stuff that happened doesn't matter?
Did we ever confirm any of that? I mean, there was never any, it was what it was. I know his wife and the
wife left him.
But.
No, because there was some sexual harassment in the workplace. One lady, although
nobody ever brought charges or anything, right?
I don't think so.
No.
But he didn't fight it. He didn't deny it. I take that back. I think one lady did claim rape and that he denied.
Right.
But he didn't deny the sexual harassment in the workplace.
I don't know. I feel like it's not okay, but I'm kind of used to it.
Kind of used to it. Used to
I just
people doing it, or used to the allegations.
Or trying, and then I just shut it down.
And I know we've talked about this.
Fuck up, because it's not going to work here, And then I keep an eye on them when they're around, any of like the younger girls.
Oh, okay,
and I'll warn and say, keep an eye out for this one.
You don't feel somebody of that deserves to be fired?
I didn't say he didn't deserve to be fired. I absolutely. I mean, I've kind of suggested people be fired in my, and it didn't happen.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and then you got to decide, what do you do? You just kind of move along and keep my eye out. But harassment and it's two entirely different things. Harassment to a point where it puts your job on the line because now somebody's using that as leverage. Again, that's an entirely different thing. I don't know that that's what his was. I don't know that anybody's job was threatened or just that he was being inappropriate in some way.
Which I
don't
believe
really
that's what it was, yeah.
Necessarily inappropriate behavior unless it just, it continues or, it's really offensive to somebody in particular. But just like because somebody makes some comments or whatever, and I just don't find that as fireable offenses, although I know it is now. But in my mind, it doesn't really bother me. It's because I'm one of those people, if you say something that I don't like, I'll say, back up, don't say it again. And typically that's what I get.
And if they respect it, then all right.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So for me, it's a little bit different. And I will tell you, my daughter's younger and they will have none of it. It's just a different,
absolutely.
Different.
Yes. They don't tolerate, Where we used to be able to at least make jokes. Like you can't
even, you can't make a joke. You have to really know your audience. I tend to be the woman in the workplace that's hanging out with the guys. So they get away with a lot of inappropriate shit around me. But it's never directed at me. Nothing's ever used against me. So, I probably tolerate. And when they do say something really bad or really, I go, oh, like I'm their moral compass. And I go, you shouldn't say that again.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know nowadays I know the young girls, God forbid you should tell somebody they look nice. You have to be afraid. And that I just don't think that should be.
Right.
When someone says to me, no disrespect, but, you look beautiful today or whatever. And I go, oh, thank you very much. I don't find that offensive.
Okay. I just talked about it recently on here, and forgive me if it was with you. I honestly don't remember who it was with. But I had a girl in here a few years ago, a local comedian. At the time she came in here, she was, I think, 29 or 30, around there somewhere. Definitely that range. And she was talking about how she loves burping and farting. And I was like, oh my God, I love this girl. We're from the same mold. And I said, and then there were other things that were being said. Not once did I say, hey, why don't, even in a joking matter, did I say you and me should go, like nothing like that.
The fact that it was like sexy, right? In your mind or something?
No, I don't even, not that I recall. I think I did say, oh my God, I love this girl, but not like, just,
no.
If Jeff Bosey was sitting here and said, I love burping and farting, I'd be like, oh, I love Bosey. Like it was like that. I don't recall saying anything inappropriate, even in a joking manner.
Right.
But I was saying, oh my God, you're great. Or I think I did say maybe at one point, you're a girl after my own heart or something like that.
Or the girl of my dreams kind of thing.
I don't even know if I went that far.
You might not have, but yeah.
But
I wouldn't have found that offensive. Yeah.
And that's the thing. She didn't say anything at the time. I honestly don't know if she found it offensive, although I think she may because she's a little standoffish when I see her. I've only seen her maybe 2 or 3 times since. But she's very, hi, how are you? And she keeps moving. I'm like, oh, okay. I've heard from other people that are in her age range that I came across creepy. And even Don one day, he met somebody somewhere. I forget the details, but it somehow it came out that he's involved here, and the person said to him, "Oh, you're with that creepy guy." And he's like, "What?"
Yeah,
and I did the same thing. I was like,
young
"What?"
Ladies, the young girls do. Yeah, for some reason they get very offended by such things. I mean, I don't, and I guess I won't speak for all women my age, but I think it's less likely that it happens with women my age.
And I think the young guys are missing out. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a line to everything, but
always a line.
But if you're not crossing that
And
line,
everybody's
it's
line
fun.
is different, and I feel like first offense, if you cross somebody's line,
Sure.
then you just don't do that.
Right. All right, let me read some comments, see what's going on around here. Ann said the same thing. It looked like an olden days Hooters. Did I read that already?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I don't know if you read it, but yeah, we agree with that.
Oh, all right. So John called to give us the info. Meanwhile, Frank Walker wrote, that picture is from Barney Google's in Yorkville, New York, 1968.
Cool.
Sorry, Frank, I didn't see it. Fremder, I'm going to guess if I order clam from that restaurant, it's going to be on the front lower part of the menu. See, now that's funny.
I think that's what he started to right before, and then you said he deleted it because
Yeah.
you said clam.
True.
Yeah.
With the menu on their body, it should have been called the Mad Hooter. Frank Walker, Paul Anka was on Kimmel last night.
When you pulled it up, it showed.
Oh, it
Anka
did.
on Kimmel.
Yes, it did.
So
You're right.
I thought to myself, I'm gonna go to work and pull it up on the YouTube and see it.
And then Ann said she saw it, and she said Paul Anka looks great. Yeah, he's 84 years old.
Great.
So I guess Frank Sinatra's bigger than a rat package. Yeah, the documentary comes out tonight, says Frank. Okay. Love and marriage. Love and marriage. Love and marriage. My dick is bigger than a horse and carriage.
I like that you sang it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that was good.
You won't hear that again.
Playing along.
Ugh.
That's good. I'm sure he appreciated it too.
It works better that way.
Yeah.
And Anne is proclaiming her love of Paul Anka as well. So now her and John are getting even more
Cool.
snuggly.
We'll all watch it and then we'll talk about it next week.
It was a documentary on Mariska Hargitay. The good old days when you can just walk up to a lady and say, "Hey, nice tits." What days were those? All right, before we get to trivia, I got a few things here that I wanted to get to. This was, and I do a lot on here. You see these lists of best this, best that, favorite top 10. Here's one that I thought was cool. I never thought about before. Best car chases. I'm like, oh, that's a cool topic.
Yeah.
Do you have any that come to mind? Do you like movies with car chases?
Two that come to mind.
Okay.
One is that that Billy Crystal movie.
Running Scared?
Running Scared.
With him and
the
Gregory
opening
Hines.
Scene up on the L, up on the where they go up on the train tracks with the cars.
I forgot
opening
all
scene
about
of that
that.
movie. I
That was
thought
a good
at the
movie.
time, great movie, and that was a great car scene for its time.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. That's a good one.
I will tell you that I was never a Fast and the Furious person.
Me neither.
Never watched any of them until I moved into Anthony's house. And anytime one of them, now I've seen them all not necessarily in order, but I've seen them all. And there is some very impressive stuff, craziness stuff, but crazy. Probably my other favorite is this movie, The Italian Job, with Mark Wahlberg and Charlize Theron with the little Mini Coopers.
Donald Sutherland and
great.
Yeah, that's a fun movie.
Great, love it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ed Norton.
Ed Norton was the good bad guy in that, And
yeah, that's
so
a fun movie. I like that.
that with the Mini Coopers, the thing those are the
Yes.
things that come to mind for me. I'm sure there are others that are way better, but of the movies I've seen, those are the ones I really like.
Well, I think one of the most famous car chases is The French Connection. You ever see that?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, okay. It's good, Gene Hackman, but it's a little dated. So, like, to watch it now, you're like, eh.
Right.
But I could, if you, like, kind of think about the time it was made, late 60s, early 70s, you're like you can understand it better and appreciate
I think
it better.
that's what the running scared thing is, because you're
Yeah.
talking the 80s, but I just thought that was so cool at the time. Up
Yeah.
on the L and the
But that's what I like about that particular
and they actually
example.
stole that with the minis in the Italian Job. They did go in front of the train.
That's
on the
right.
tracks.
Yes, they did.
So,
But that's what I like about the examples you picked, because Fast and the Furious, they got really over the top, and it was
contrived,
CGI.
and it's a whole different thing, right?
Right.
So that's why I didn't go to that first. I was
Right.
going to the ones that
I like, I mean, sure, Billy Crystal's definitely really not on train tracks, but they had to film it that way. You know what I mean?
It's a film, right? It was cool.
But
I liked it.
But I'm saying, as far as like they actually had to film, it's not CGI. Like when they actually had to do it.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yes.
So that's what I like.
Yep.
So the French Connection. Did you ever see Ronin with De Niro?
No.
There's a good car chase in that one. The Naked Gun has a great car chase.
Does it? And you know what?
Are you gonna tell me you've never seen?
I have seen it, but
I'm not talking about the new one.
Mostly in pieces. I don't think I've ever sat through that movie in its entirety.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I know, but I just don't think I have ever done that.
Is that your
I know
humor?
I've seen it in bits and pieces. I don't mind stupid humor.
Yeah,
I like it.
I love
It
stupid
makes me laugh. I'm very kind of. I don't have to be. I like smart, funny. I really do, but I don't. Doesn't have to be cerebral for me to get it.
Right.
Like, and think it's hilarious.
But to me, a movie like The Naked Gun, an Airplane, it's very smart to come up with that stupid humor, in my opinion.
Hard.
Yeah.
And pull it off.
Right.
You
Pull it
can't-
off to make it funny and not stupid.
You have to be you have to be really good straight, because the stupid humor you need a good straight man for that to work.
And that was the beauty of
I mean,
like
that
Leslie
was kind
Nielsen.
of the beauty of, for me. I mean, the Odd Couple was I thought just brilliant like that. And,
No, that's
all
a good,
in the family
good point.
too.
Yeah, All in the Family. Yeah. So all right. So then the last one I have, and I hope you've seen this movie. Great car chases throughout this movie. The Blues Brothers.
Yes, of course.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's so over the top and ridiculous, but it's hysterical.
Yes.
I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was mine. Let's see. Did anybody? The French. Yeah. So there you go. John Rusciello, The French Connection, had the best car chase. I used to actually think that until Ronin. If you've seen Ronin with De Niro, I think I like that car chase better. Worst car chases from the Deliverance when he got rear-ended.
Oh.
That was good, Fremden. That was good. Yeah, that's a tough one. All right, and then the last thing I want to do before we get to Tuesday Trivia, although, I don't know, I would like to, I don't know if I should wait on this. So I read an article about the song Stand By Me.
Mm-hmm.
And it lists a bunch of different versions.
Yes.
And I don't know, I was thinking about actually like trying to pull them up and find them and play like a quick snippet, but that would take too long. We wouldn't get to trivia. But I mean, so Benny King is the one who had the big hit with it.
Uh-huh.
Otis Redding, which I heard, he did a version. John Lennon had a big hit with it in the 70s. But then it mentions all these other people that have recorded versions of it that I never heard. Well, I take that back. In fact, I think I did it with you. A few months ago, I played, just this year, Def Leppard put out a version of it. Didn't
Yes.
I? And I played a
Well,
few, and I said, guess who it is?
Yes, yes.
Which
you
I
did,
thought was
and
very good.
I had no idea who
Right.
it was.
It sounded nothing like them. But then also on the list is Tina Turner, which I don't think I've ever heard. Mickey Gillies. Remember Mickey
I
Gillies?
do not typically enjoy Tina Turner's covers of things.
Even Proud Mary?
You know, I get asked to sing that song a lot.
Yeah.
At bars and stuff, and it's always, obviously it's the Tina version because that's the party version.
Yeah.
And to say I love it would be a lie. I don't particularly care for it.
Really?
I don't know
Wow.
why. I don't know. For me, it just comes off silly. I don't know, and I don't really know why. I just don't particularly care for it. I think Tina was great. She's a great performer. Those legs, but she was a performer. She wasn't really a great singer.
And that's
she was not.
she was
not a great vocalist.
Oh, I thought she was.
She's all right. not hard to copy at all.
There's an early song, her and Ike. What's it called? You're just a fool. You're a fool in love, something like that. She's singing her ass off on that. The early stuff with Ike, I thought, showed off her vocal ability more than the pop stuff she did later.
Yeah.
But I think that's...
But she's a great performer, so nothing against her.
I think I think that's why people like her version of Proud Mary, because when you have that visual along with the music, her and the other girls dancing and going crazy.
Yes, of course.
It is.
It's a visual.
Yeah.
And people visualize it
right.
when they
Absolutely
hear it.
right. Yes.
Right. I agree with that. 1,000%. Stand By Me. Back to Stand By Me.
Okay.
There
were others. So Mickey Gillies. You remember Mickey Gillies, right? Country singer. Meatloaf. Never heard it.
Was probably great. I will say, probably one of the best lyricists. Some of his lyrics to me were genius. But
who?
Meatloaf.
Well, Meatloaf for the guy that Meatloaf didn't write like "Bad Out of Hell." He didn't write that.
No, but
so you're talking about the guy that wrote
it?
Did
he write 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna find out. Well, whoever did those lyrics,
Jim Steinman.
If I'm not
Jim Steinman,
ridiculously great.
I think he wrote that whole album. I think he wrote that whole. You know what? I should Google the song. 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad.
I'm all about lyrics, and I just.
And I agree with you. Sung by Meatloaf. Let's see. Written by Jim Steinman. Yeah, Jim Steinman wrote that whole album.
Great for Jim Steinman.
He also wrote.
Terrific.
He wrote some other things too. It's All Coming Back to Me Now by Celine Dion. He wrote that.
Yeah.
He wrote. I think he wrote "Read 'Em and Weep."
Oh. Okay.
I think. Yeah. Meatloaf interpreted those lyrics beautifully.
He
that
really
album
did.
is just amazing.
It was great. I agree.
All right, but get this. Other people who recorded "Stand By Me." See, this is the reason why I wanted to actually play it today. So maybe I'll hold it for next week. But Stephen King,
really,
has recorded a version of "Stand By Me," and Muhammad Ali.
Really,
apparently Muhammad Ali did make an album, and that's one of the songs that are on it.
Okay,
I have not heard them. I wanted to save it for today. I should have brought this up earlier because I wanted to play
one of my favorite songs. And it's one I love to sing.
Oh yeah,
and it definitely is a good song open to interpretation. I love it. It's very soulful.
Now, so you don't like the Tina thing? Do you not like when people? I do it a
lot.
Yeah,
I do it a lot.
But do you? Well, obvious jokes. Do you not like when people cover a song and change it up?
No, I like that.
Oh, you do. So you're just something with that Tina thing you just don't like.
Yeah,
okay.
I just don't think that was like a masterpiece
right.
in any way. I know, and I get why people like it, and that's great. And so it's fun, and I have no issue with giving people, what they like.
Sure.
I'm not a fan of the bands that go, oh, I'll never play this song. Like, I'll never do Mustang Sally because that's so. Like, what if that's what the people want? Give it to them and just give them a great version.
Yep. Right. Just play the shit out of it.
Play the shit out of it. Sing the shit out of it. Make it fun.
Yep.
Because for me, it's always been about them and not about me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I think that's partly why Dave and I get along so well and his band because, it's not like we think we're superstars. We just want the people to have a great time. And I will tell you, I've never done a gig with the Electric Dudes with Dave that the people didn't have a great time. And for me, that's just that's the mark of a great gig.
Well, how do you not have a great time? He's so bedazzled. He puts the lights up. He sets the tone.
They could suck.
Yeah.
They don't. We have a good time. And nobody up there is claiming to be a rock star.
Yeah.
But the songs that they do, that we do, the people love them. They're not afraid to give the people what they love, even if it's corny. I mean, I brought to them one day, I pulled it out of a hat and I said, let's do It's Not Unusual, Tom Jones.
Nice.
And they literally just started playing it. And I sing it and I love to sing it. And the crowd, it's corny. People love it. They literally jump out of their seats for that stuff. And I just want the people to have a good time, and so there's really nothing that's beneath me. I'm not one of those female singers that's got a list of songs, and I think that's, like I said, why Dave and I get along. Yeah. That I want to sing this and this and this and this and this and this because I sing it so great, but they don't care.
Right.
They don't care.
Yep.
So give them the songs they want and sing that great. If you need to sing something great, you know. I'm just thrilled they want to hear what we have to do, and I want them to have a good time. So, and that's why when I call things out, and I'll do like the guy stuff. They want to hear Sweet Home Alabama, play Sweet Home Alabama. I'll sing that too. It doesn't have to be a spectacular vocal performance. It's Sweet Home Alabama. Most of the people in the crowd are going to be singing along anyway.
Absolutely right.
So, yeah.
Oh, there's nothing better. It's
That's
so
what makes
sexy
that
to
gig
see
work
a
for us.
hottie sing like a guy song like Sweet Home.
Oh, I do. And I do. You know, the other one is Keep Your Hands to Yourself.
Nice.
I do that one all the time. And I
love
do
that tune.
Tush from
ZZ Top.
like all those like guy rock songs, rock and roll. And that's why Dave and we get along, because they get to rock out and play those songs. I do. Shook Me All Night Long, AC/DC.
She told me to come, but I was already there.
That's not an easy one to sing,
Hi.
but we do it, and I scream it like a motherfucker. I do, and it's not always great, but they love it, and he is rocking out, and they have a good time, and when we have a good time, they have a good time.
Oh, yes.
And that's all that matters.
I got to get Dave in here.
You should
have you sing Tush.
I'm telling you. You should come to a gig one night and film it. And you should do that.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
See what we do, because it is fun.
Fremder. I'm no expert, but I thought Stand By Me was talking about taking too much Viagra. What? What's going on? Smokey and the Bandit was a continuous car chase. I remember that. If I remember, they never caught him. That's true. They never caught him. When Meatloaf died, the world lost 500 pounds. The song should have been called All Wrapped Up, and I'll Take It to Go. Mickey says, you have an awesome, beautiful voice, sweet, sexy, beautiful Diane.
Thank you, Mickey.
Mickey, calm down. Okay, let's get some trivia. We got 10 minutes. Let's do this quick. I did go easy, which is good because we're short on time.
I like the easy ones. I like to feel smart before I leave here.
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Oh, Leonardo da Vinci.
What? Oh, okay. What did Amazon launch as a response to Black Friday?
Cyber Monday.
In what year? So here's a two-part question. What year did the Brady Bunch start? What year did it end?
Wow. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say 68 and 73.
All right. Okay. Here's a hard question, but it's multiple choice. How many pencil drawings were used for the animation of a Charlie Brown Christmas? 800, 13,000, 2 million.
13,000.
Which breed of dog has a reputation as a fearless fighter?
A fearless fighter.
What breed of dog?
I don't know if you can say.
Well, a reputation for being a fearless fighter. Not saying it's correct or accurate.
Yeah.
It could be slightly accurate, but...
I guess I'll say pit bull.
All right. In the movie Clerks, who did Kevin Smith play?
I don't know that.
You don't know that movie?
I don't.
It's got some heavy language.
Okay.
But it's very zany and very funny. I enjoy that movie. All right, here's another movie question. Where is the money buried in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World?
Oh my God!
One of the best movies ever.
When I was a kid, that
I
had to be on like every Sunday. I feel like.
Love that movie.
Where was the money buried?
Where was the money buried?
Under the was it under a sign? Under the sign?
You're on to it. You're getting there.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, don't.
They got the
remember
big close-up of
specifically.
Jonathan Winters when he
Yes,
realizes it.
I
And it's
know.
behind him.
Yes.
And you see his face.
I
what a
kind of
great
remember
movie.
it. I know, but I
Oh.
I don't remember specifically, but I do remember that.
love that
So
movie.
yeah.
Love that movie. Okay, question number 8. Why do seagulls fly over the sea?
I don't know, to catch fish.
To catch fish. Okay. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I'll give you credit for that. Question number 9. All right, Fremder, you're welcome. Give me the definition of the word titty nope. Tittynnope. Titty nope. Give me the definition of the word titty nope.
Do not touch my titties.
I just thought it was cool she said my titties. All right, I'll help you out. That is not correct.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm going to use it now. Titty nope.
I'm just picturing you walking around work.
Titty nope.
Titty nope. Hey, Diane. Titty nope.
Titty nope.
Okay, question number 10. All right, another multiple choice question. What percentage of women would give up having sex for 2 weeks rather than logging off the internet for the same amount of time? 24%, 46%, 78%.
78%.
78%.
Absolutely.
Oh,
No doubt.
Ladies, killing me.
No doubt.
All right.
And if that's wrong, it's a lie.
All right. Let me scroll back and find your answers. Sorry I went fast, but had to do it. Okay. All right. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci's correct. I just got confused because with Anne's comments, it says learned. I have a feeling the autocorrect changed it from Leonardo to learn.
Oh, yes.
That's why I got
Yes,
confused
yes.
for a second. What did Amazon launch as a response to Black Friday?
Cyber Monday.
Yep, Anne got that right too. What year did the Brady Bunch premiere and what year did it end? You said
68, 73.
Anne said 72 to 78. Oh, okay. Fremder also got, he said Leonardo DiCaprio. All right. You were definitely closer than Anne. Anne said 72 to 78. That is incorrect. It's actually 69 to 74.
Okay.
So you're close enough.
I was right there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
How many pencil drawings were created for the animation of It's a Charlie Brown Christmas? I'll tell you, I actually guessed it right when I was getting these questions together. I once took a cartooning class, and I made a cartoon of a guy. He's got like a lot of hair up top, and it's kind of hanging over. He's smoking a cigarette, and the cigarette lights his hair on fire, and turns out it's a wig, and it burns the toupee off. This cartoon lasts, I think it's 4 seconds, maybe 6 seconds, 6 seconds at the most. A little over 150 drawings that I had to do by hand, and it was crazy. So when I guessed 13,000, I was correct, just like you guessed.
I just know a little bit about the Disney Imagineering and the original cartoons and what those took, and
Yeah.
and I just knew that 2 million pencil drawings was not doable.
Yeah.
So I knew it was in the thousands.
And then John got that one right as well. And to me, there's nothing better like hand-drawn like you go back to like Fantasia or even old Superman cartoons.
Oh, they're great.
The animation is
my
fantastic. Which tough breed of dog has a reputation as a fearless fighter?
Pitbull.
Correct. Anne said Doberman. John said Rottweiler. I mean, those would be correct too, I guess. In Clerks, then I don't think anybody answered that one.
I've
I don't
never
see it
seen
here.
that movie.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's bizarre, but it's funny.
Okay.
Kevin Smith played Silent Bob. Where is the money buried under in a man world? Let's see. Oh, John got it. All right. Ann says under palm trees, but it was they called it something else, and John did get it. The big W, because remember it was the palm trees that were shaped.
A W sign. I couldn't. I knew it had something to do with a W, but I just couldn't. And I thought it was a sign, I should have said W. Then
and Jonathan Winters, he starts yelling. He sees the palm trees. He starts yelling, "The big W! The big W!"
Yes.
I could watch a movie every day.
I love it.
I love that stupid movie. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? You said.
I know, but I don't. It's not the line, so you don't give me credit for that.
Ann says because they're seagulls, they can't swim. Fremder says something about Steven Seagal. All right, that's all I see. Seagulls fly over the sea because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
That's cute. I like it.
It's so stupid.
No, it's cute. I like it.
All right, give me a definition of
titty note.
Let's see. Does anybody? Oh, nobody even answered it. Oh, titty note. No. Fremder, it was titty nope. He wrote titty note. Tits that come with a restraining order.
Titty nope. Well, it could be the same thing.
The word titty nope has nothing to do with breasts. Nothing to do with breasts. So when you have a meal and the leftovers of any food or drink is called a titty nope.
I like mine better. I just changed the meaning.
I like your tits better.
Absolutely. I'm changing it. I'm going to use it from now on. It's going to become. It might end up in the dictionary because we use it. It could happen.
It's in our dictionary.
Well, we're going to change it. It's going to have multiple. You know how words get multiple meanings? Like gay used to mean happy, and now it means
yeah.
So
fag means a cigarette in
England.
England.
We can do that. That's right.
We will do that.
Let's change the meaning of titty note.
Okay,
Let's do that. That's our mission.
I also read that chemo brain, the term chemo brain, is now officially in the dictionary.
Is it really?
Yeah. Because some still deny it's a real thing, but I can attest it's real. So, yeah, that's what a titty nope is. Okay, what percentage of women would give up having sex for 2 weeks rather than logging off the internet for the same amount of time?
All of them.
That's very upsetting to me.
All of them.
Well, the choices were 24, 46, or 26, 46, or 78.
It's 78.
You said 78.
It's all of them.
Ann said 46. Fremder, the percentage of women that don't want anything to do with me. Actually, Ann is correct. It's 46.
She's wrong. It's all of them.
No,
it
can't be.
It's 100%. 100%.
You're telling me?
No doubt. It's 100%.
That's very upsetting.
100% of women who have access to the internet, because we know there are places in the world where they don't.
Right.
So of women who have access to the internet for 2 weeks, 100% would much rather do without sex than without internet access.
Those poor guys.
100%. No
very
doubt.
sad to me. That's very sad. But you did well today. You did well, so you get to leave smart. You're not having sex for 2 weeks, but you're feeling smart.
I can have both.
Well, yeah, you sure can.
As much as I want.
If you said titty, you get as much. Yeah, oh yeah.
Access.
No doubt.
But if I had to give one up, it's not going to be the internet.
Come on, say internet nope.
It's 2 weeks.
Internet nope.
It's 2 weeks.
That's a long time for a guy to not have sex with the girl that he loves.
Stop it. Just stop.
Would Anthony be agreeing with you if he was sitting here? No.
If he had to give up internet access or sex for 2 weeks, I guarantee you he'd give up the sex.
Really?
Why not? It's 2 weeks.
That's a long time.
It's not that long. Stop.
If I had the opportunity to experience Diane Love.
We need the internet.
You know what?
We need the internet.
I won't even talk about Diane Love. I'll talk about my wife. I don't want to go 2 weeks without having sex with my wife.
But you'd go 2 weeks without the internet? I think you don't realize how difficult that would be on your life.
I'm not doubting that, but
you would have to cancel your podcast.
Yes.
You would have. I mean, you. Forget it. You couldn't do it.
I would give up more. I'm not saying it would
Stop
be
it.
easy.
It's 2 weeks.
I'm not saying it would be easy.
It's easier to give up sex than it is to give up.
But I'd be
Internet
miserable.
is something you use most minutes of every single day.
Yeah.
And sex you have a couple of times a week.
But
so
if,
for 2 weeks.
If I could use sex
And
every
how long
minute of
does
the
it
day
take?
for 2 weeks, I would.
10 minutes?
But it's like the best 10 minutes of my life.
So it's 40 minutes of time against every single minute of every single hour for 2 weeks.
Well, who says?
Stop!
Who says it's 10 minutes?
Stop!
What if I'm having sex twice a day?
Stop! You're not.
I've had sex twice a day.
So
a
have
handful of
I,
times
but
in my
you're
life.
not having sex twice a day every day. If your wife works, you're not.
If we had the time, she probably
Lisa,
let me.
can we get her on the phone?
Oh, she would not agree with this at all.
I know.
She'd be like, the
I
second time during the day, I'll be sleeping.
No, I'm telling you, 100% it is, we give up the sex for 2 weeks. It's not for life.
It's a long time.
It's not for life. It's for 2 weeks.
It would alter my mood.
Well, stop. It would alter your mood worse if you didn't have the internet.
Internet, no, absolutely no. No, that I can tell you as a fact. I would be happier without. I'd be happier without the internet for 2 weeks. If I'm it really kind of sets the tone for the day.
It's not the whole. Yeah, because you have internet. If you were gonna have sex and then not have internet for the whole day, it would wear off in a couple of hours, and then you'd be back to your old miserable self without your internet.
Definitely not in a few hours.
It's not euphoria that lasts the entire day.
It has.
I've
been there.
You.
I've been there.
I'm happy.
Absolutely,
for you.
I have.
I'm happy for you, but no.
I just shiver at the thought, and I don't shiver at the thought of the internet. Of no internet, I shiver at the thought of
2 weeks
of sex nope.
It's 2 weeks.
I'd rather go internet nope than sex nope.
It's 2 weeks.
Well, I'm glad it's not 2 weeks before we see Diane again.
No, it won't be.
We will be back
1
next week, and we will. What are we talking about? Oh, Paul Anka. Paul Anka. That's the assignment for next Tuesday.
And then we're going to talk about it
Next Tuesday. So you guys have a week to watch Paul Anka, and we'll all talk about it next week.
Okay.
As well as titty nopes. All right, we got to get out of here. I put all the stuff away, and I didn't get to it yet.
Is Peter Schwartz coming today?
Peter Schwartz is on in a half hour.
Okay.
I can't look at the clock because it's gone. That we didn't talk about. Yeah, we're talking about Diane's phone, and then
the clock fell off. I
she's
started
sitting
doing
here.
crazy things. It's calling people, and then the clock fell off
she's
the wall.
here
just
not even
randomly.
5 minutes. She's sitting there, all of a sudden,
I said,
the clock
my
just
God,
falls.
did my phone do that?
And I don't know. I don't know if it's broken. The power cord came out of it. I don't know what's going on. Peter Schwartz today at 1 o'clock. What's today? Tuesday. So then we got Chris Roach at 7. Hershey and the Keegs at 9. So that's Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow at 9 a.m. Me and Mike will be here at 11. Circling the Drain tomorrow night at 7. Oh, and then last night was supposed to be the Everything Superhero podcast. We posted it on Facebook. We had to switch it from last night to tomorrow night. So tomorrow night at 9. Circling the Drain at 7. Everything Superhero podcast on at 9. That's what's happening here at Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Don't forget, you still have around 2 weeks to vote for Best of Long Island. And don't forget, this weekend is the big night. A night with Gov's Comedy Club podcast. I'll be hosting Laura Patton, Rosie Fiumara, Stephen Kaminsky, Mark Hirschman, Kathy Arnold, Mike Hegan is headlining, special guest Greg Kurtikos. We've added Lou Pratz, we've added Atmik Gupta, and we've added Ali Kam. You remember Ali?
I do remember that.
She'll be doing a few minutes with us. So we added that. That's going to be a fun show. That's going to be a very fun show. And performing here on a governor's stage this weekend, whether it's here in the club or Brokerage in Belmore or McGuire's out in Bohemia, Gasper Randazzo. Anthony Rodia will be here the same night we're doing our show in the Giga Room. One Funny Lisa Marie will be here Saturday afternoon. Mark Paul is playing, I think it's McGuire's. Joe DeVito is playing, I think it's Brokerage, or I might have that mixed up. Either way, you'll see them on a governor's stage this weekend. And Joe DeVito's birthday, I think, is today or yesterday. So happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday.
That's right. And I think that's everything. Knock 'em Dead Comedy, of course. Don't forget knockemdeadcomedy.com. What did I see? Oh, there he is. This is the greatest conversation in podcast history, says Peter Schwartz. I bet you he agrees.
Which conversation? Oh, about the sex versus
2 weeks
the
of no
internet?
sex.
Oh, come on.
I bet you Peter would go 2 weeks without sex if you had to compare it to football. He would rather do 2 weeks of football than 2 weeks of sex.
You need internet for everything now.
I would rather try 2 weeks of no internet as opposed to
And you
2
wouldn't
weeks
make
of
it
no
a
sex.
day.
I can make it a day. I don't know if I can go how much longer I'd go, but I could do. I don't know.
2 weeks.
If I'm getting sex
this is
every
the part you're not getting. It's 2 weeks without internet.
well, I'll give my point
changes
if
your
I'm getting sex.
entire life. 2 weeks without sex is not changing your entire life.
But it's making me a happier man.
Oh, stop.
You stop.
No, you stop.
You stop.
You stop.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.